We are cutting this driveway for tomorrow. Following the blue dots and the blue line right down there. We got a gas line right here. Because we're tearing all this out. Alright guys, so it's got to be one of the coldest mornings of the year, if not the coldest of the year so far. Usually I'm doing a little overkill with the whole winter jacket, but you know, this morning it was justified. So we're back here. This is the line we cut yesterday in the pavement, and we're ripping out all this. And oddly enough, even the gate box is right there. So the gas shut off is right under here, so I mean there's no way to actually get to it anyways. They cemented over it, so I guess that's another good reason we're doing this. But what we're doing is we got the excavator here now. We're not too far from headquarters, but we're ripping out the concrete, and then we got a couple stumps to rip out, and then we're gonna switch, get the skid steer, lay base and stone here as a replacement for the driveway. That piece I just took out was the apron that went into the garage. This used to be a garage. Now it's just a I don't know, like an addition. It's just an addition. I don't know what's in there, but you know, maybe a family room or something. But they closed up where the garage is, and this concrete driveway used to go there. And then that apron that I just pulled out tapered up towards it, but it wasn't like a big apron or anything. Yeah, can't have nothing dropping on the truck. smooth. Thought that one was gonna fall there for a minute. All right, so we're gonna make a little progress on this. It's basically gonna be the same thing over and over again, and then we will check back. Of course it's going, Goofy.
I think this driveway, I know this driveway didn't last for a bunch of different reasons. Number one, it's sitting on sand, nice sand, but it's sitting on sand. It has no rebar, it has no wire. They definitely didn't put down form boards down the side and screed it off because it's all different thicknesses. So the prep work was terrible.
All right, like look at that, right? That's like that big. Let's take that over to something like this. I don't know if you can see that. It's almost twice as thick. That piece is. Plus, something else that we noticed earlier was some pieces have way more rocks in them. To the point where you can see along the edges of the cracks are just all rock. Barely anything holding it together. And take a look at who showed up to the party. We got Randall. Yes, sir. Showed up on the bike and everything.
I love that vest.
All right, it's a whole look. Where you said we're going to get lunch?
Tropical smoothies.
Tropical smoothies.
Yeah,
That's
we
what I
make
like.
great sandwiches there. We're gonna have good sandwiches, smoothies. We can eat it there outside.
Hell yeah, that's what I like to hear. You never believe this. Look at the base that they put this on. It's just sand. There's no rebar. There's no mesh. No wire.
That's good.
Look at the difference in thickness between those two pieces.
Are you implying that people are not careful around motorcycles and you have to protect yourself?
I have to protect myself. Yes.
Okay, let's just check it.
This is the same vest I wear when I'm walking.
Around the house?
Yeah. So I don't get lost.
Wife's like, he's in the bathroom again.
Take this whole.
Nah, just that stump, and there's another stump, right? I think maybe that one. All right. So we just didn't drop the first load, and we got this far out. So this is all that's left. We're definitely going to be able to get all this in one more load. So this is where the gas shutoff is, the gate box. What's up?
The gas shut off, was right here. They buried over it. However, I talked to the homeowner, who's also a contractor, and he said just leave it alone, just go over it, and go over it during construction, and then he'll call the gas company and have them come reset it to grade, because what we're worried about is a lot of the thing has been under there for so many years. Most of the time those gas shutoffs that go down, they are cast iron and they tend to rot, or if you catch them with something, they break off. I've had them break off, then they fill full of dirt. Your best bet is to just let them come. What they will do is they will clean it out. I've had them come out, set it back to grade where they want it, clean the thing out. If it's no good, they will put a new gate box on, and then they'll paint it for you or whatever. So since we're not paving, this is a bluestone driveway, they can do that anytime after we're gone. But for construction purposes, we're just gonna leave it buried. It's kind of like when we used to do road work and we would pave the road and then they would come back and set the framing grades after. We're just gonna do that and let them reset it, because I don't feel like messing with it and then having it break, and it just turns into a nightmare. So unfortunately, a lot of this went under the grass, so so we're gonna have to try to cut the line later with the skid steer bucket or a shovel to make a straighter line, but he'll have to touch it up or something later. I don't know, because the concrete was kind of under there. So what probably happened was the lawn probably grew and encroached over the driveway. You know, when you blow stuff to the edge of your driveways or whatever, and like leaves and stuff, and it starts to rot, and then, you know, you're overseeding your lawn. Some people just use broadcast spreader. It'll throw seed all over the place, and then, you know, it'll start to grow, and then your grass will slowly start to get healthier, and it'll migrate over the top of the driveway. So the driveway was, I know he's done a lot of work here to the whole front yard, so the driveway was probably there, and then the lawn probably came over it. You know, people always say beautiful Cape Cod, come to beautiful Cape Cod, whatever. But when I was a kid growing up here, there wasn't traffic light after traffic light after traffic light, traffic, cars everywhere, and none of these buildings were here. See this little stone wall? That was the front to some old little barn, and they kept it. That's kind of cool. There's building going on everywhere, but it's like, you know, it's just like it's probably like another crappy store, you know, some crappy like big dollar chain store. you know? So, I don't know. The only good thing of it is, you know, all this traffic, you ride around with the window open. We were just sitting at the light back there, and some old lady with no teeth was yelling at me out the window. Nice truck! I'm sorry. She's like, nice truck! Whoa! See what I mean? Pay attention.
Alright, so we're just finishing up here. We got all the stumps out. There's about 4 stumps, only one big one. One here, one there, 2 down there. The really big one is right here. You guys saw that one mostly. The rest plucked out real easy, nothing crazy. He was just scraping up this because it was pretty compact. It'll make it a lot easier for when we have the skid steer here to scrape the rest out and then grade it out. Yeah, that's what we're doing now. But pack up and call it soon. So yesterday we had a long lunch. We're not really in any hurry to do this job, because we're just not. It's the end of the season. You know, we're not back to back, you know, every day with jobs. It's like time in between. I'm almost probably gonna. I got the car hard on today, so it's kind of cold out. Actually, it's like 30 degrees or something, so this might be the last one for the season. I might just go sit at home and take the winter off. I like to take the winters off. Anyways, yesterday it took me a while to get that big stump out. That stump was a pain, but then we had to pull the skid. We had to go dump all the stuff. This is material's kind of organic, so I might scrape a little bit of this out. We still got to clean along the fence. It started getting dark. It gets dark early now. The reason it was taking so long is because the place that gave me the price on the place that gave me the price on dumping the concrete, when I went there, the price was different. So I called a friend of mine and he gave me a price of nothing.
So we saved about $150 a load to go to my buddy's place. But the problem is the traffic, and it took a little bit longer to get there. But when you break it down numbers wise, it was worth doing it by a lot. Because I think we saved, plus with the load I took at the end of the day, we probably saved like $400 or $500 maybe. Yeah, so $400 or $500, and we knew we were gonna have to come back today anyways, and we were gonna probably just put in a couple like a half day, so save $400 or $500 and work a whole day instead of a half a day. So I don't know, that's kind of where I'm at with that. And I left this till last so we can continue to back the truck over it. I'll plop it out at the end and take it with us, because I don't want to take it out, drive the truck over the lip, and then have the lip break off. So he's undoing the skid steer, and that's enough talking. I'm gonna grade this out. There's a bit of a hole here, so I don't know how much is actually gonna leave here and how much is gonna stay. All right. get out of your way. Go for it. The shed has the shingles buried, so all this stone's got to come out too. Hey, look at this. Yeah, that's an old grounding rod, you know, or a rod for the gate. I don't know. I would assume he wants to do a straight line across this fence, because why would you want a blue stone back here? Yeah. Well, this gate, when it closes, goes across here.
Oh, well then yeah, I would say follow that line.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, because all this ends up behind the gate when it's closed. So I think that's what we're gonna do, a straight line. Straight across.
So you can see they paved right over the old concrete. You can see the old concrete there and then a thin layer right there. It doesn't get pushed into the fence here. Dump the second load. Gonna spread this out and then go get some stone. So the stone that we're putting over this, I believe we're doing the 3/4 crushed blue stone. That's what most people want, so we end up doing it the most.
All right, guys, that's gonna be it. It's starting to get dark out early now, but
Winter things.
homeowner is happy. We just talked to him, and our line perfectly nice. Hold the stone in.
Yeah.
No rips, no cracks.
Just
No,
finished compacting it all.
Yeah, we compact it, and then what we do is we touch it up with the rake after.
Yeah, so that's why some spots look splotchy and others look smooth, because that didn't really need much touching up, but around here did.
You know, obviously this part wasn't paved before, so there's nothing we could do about it, but
Yeah.
we just, you know, cut a straight line there and then filled it in, so it looks I don't know what the word is. I'm just gonna say nice.
Uniform? I say it looks uniform with
yeah.
everything else.
I mean, actually, if we really wanted to uniform it, we could have cut a straight line here, but that's not what the homeowner.
No.
That's not what the homeowner wanted. So.
Yeah.
And then we're below the grass line over there, straight line. We're below the walkway over there. We even had some to put in front of his shed, which he wasn't expecting. So that's,
just around there.
And that didn't cost us any.
No, it's just left over from extra bit from both loads.
Well, what it is the loader operators get a little excited when they're loading you. You ask them for 13 tons. Next thing you know, you're getting, you know, 15 tons. Which is a bit much for my truck. So I'm not too happy about that. But at the same time, the guys are my friends that load, so they're always trying to take care of me. Sometimes that's not always the best.
But, you know,
but
at the end of the day, they mean well.
They mean well, and you can't say nothing, because there might be someday you need the extra, and if you break their balls about, you know, always
Giving you
you
extra.
extra, next time they'll skimp you.
Yeah. They're just being good guys.
Yeah, and luckily I didn't have to go too far either.
No, if anything, it worked out perfect, I'd say here.
Yeah,
The extra was just right there.
All right, guys, we will catch you on the next one.